All right, what's going on, guys? We are live here, streaming, commentating Game 3 of the World Series. The Yankees versus the Mets. Or not the Mets. The Yankees versus the Dodgers. And this should be a good one. Clark Schmidt on the mound for the Yanks. And Walker Buehler will take the mound for the Dodgers. Should be getting underway in just a moment now. And the Dodgers. I mean, not so good from Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. They have not been able to do much in this series. It's been pretty much everyone else for the Dodgers, but we'll see if Shohei Ohtani can shake off the rust in his first at bat. All right, first pitch here to Ohtani, high for a ball. And that's how we start our day. Ohtani, only 1 for 8 in the World Series, has had a double and a walk. So we'll see if he can get back on track. The 1-0, and he takes one on the outside. It's 2-0. Ohtani batting .260 in the postseason. And I don't think they really do want to pitch to Ohtani, but nonetheless, they will not really pitch to him. Takes this one low. It's 3-0, and they might just give up Ohtani. They might just walk him here in his first at bat, as it's already 3-0. I'm surprised he hasn't really hit that well in this series, so I was thinking they would just kind of, maybe try and pitch to him a little bit, but that has not been the case. And ball 4. Ohtani takes 4 balls in a row and gets on in just 4 pitches. And now we'll bring up Mookie Betts, and we remember what happened the last time the Yankees decided to pretty much intentionally walk a batter. It was a grand slam by Freddie Freeman. Now, obviously, walking Ohtani was not intentional, but you kind of get my gist here. First pitch, a bit on the outside, called for a strike on the cutter, 93 miles an hour. And not too quick of pitches here from Schmidt to start. And that really looked like a ball, if I'm being very honest. So that could have been 5 straight balls to start. Umpire gave him a break. Throw back to first. Ohtani's safe. And he will continue. And he should have thrown 5 balls. It should be 5 balls in a row, if I'm being 100% honest. Schmidt in innings 1 through 5, a 1.5 ERA. After that, it's a 18 in the postseason, and Betts takes this one for a strike. Very nice pitch there from Schmidt, right on the outside corner. 0-2 now to Betts. Remember, I have the Dodgers in 6 games. 0-2, and a foul tip by Betts that will keep him alive. Another really good pitch by Schmidt that got the Yankees fans off their feet, ready to celebrate a strikeout, but Mookie Betts not going away just yet. Betts was an MVP contention the last time, or I guess earlier in the year, you could say. 0-2, and he takes this one high. It's 1-2 now. Betts batting .294 in this postseason, and he has done very well being the second hole hitter for the Dodgers. The 1-2 now. If you get the pitch, here it is. Betts hits this one foul, and he'll stay alive. It's still 1-2. Betts staying alive in this at bat. Looked like a few times that he was maybe going to strike out, but he's been able to stay alive. Ohtani grabbing his jersey. Has he always done that? His sliding, man. I don't really understand why. Nonetheless, still 1-2 to Betts. And takes this one for a ball. That looked like a strike, but the way Trevino moved, the kind of his placement, it kind of looked like a ball from the perspective of the home plate umpire. And it's now 2-2. And Mookie Betts hits this one in the shallow left. Volpe not going to get it. He will let Verdugo get it for the catch. And that is the first out of the inning. Freddie Freeman now up with one out and Ohtani on base. Freeman obviously hit that walk-off grand slam to win the Dodgers game 1. And he takes this one for a strike on the sweeper. Very good sweepers thus far from Schmidt. Consecutive games with a home run in World Series history. And this stemming back from 2021. Freeman with 5. The 0-1 to Freeman. And he takes this one high. 1-1 now. What's up, Josie? How's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Freddie Freeman, a decent postseason average of 244, but he has been clutch when the Dodgers need him to be. Will he be able to do that here? The 1-1, and he takes this one in for a strike. High knuckle curveball in the zone. Probably could have swung on that, but the Dodgers being very picky in what they're swinging on tonight, and very evident there as Freeman takes a strike there. Here's the 1-2. Here's Freeman in the right, gone. And the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Freeman's third home run this postseason, and he once again comes up clutch when the Dodgers need him to. 355 feet from Freddie Freeman to give the Dodgers a 2-0 lead. Can't ask for more from Freddie Freeman. First pitch to Hernandez on the outside. And now he takes a strike, 95 on the sinker. Hernandez in his last three postseason games, he's 5 for 12. Batting .229 this postseason. Takes this one on the outside. Two and one. Hernandez. Oh, what a terrible swing on the sweeper. It's now 2-2. And Hernandez grounds this one to short. Volpe fields it cleanly and makes the play over at first for the out. And up next, Max Muncy. Not the best postseason. 205 is 0 for 6 in this series with 3 strikeouts. In the number 5 spot, so it's clear the Dodgers are giving him the best chance possible, but he's just not producing, especially in this series. And he takes this one a bit low on the knuckle curve. It's a quick 0-2. Schmidt with a chance to get out of this inning here early. Or not early, but get out of this one with just only 2 runs given up. Los Angeles Dodgers, 10 of their 12 home runs scored via home runs. And Maxey swings and misses on the sweeper. I'm sorry, Muncy swings on the sweeper on the inside. He goes down in 3, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Freddie Freeman hit a bomb to right field to give the Dodgers a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. We'll see how the Yankees can respond when we come back. Now, there is a Monday Night Football on tonight. So, you gotta see how the Yankees respond. Aaron Judge has just not been playing well in this series. He's got to play better if the Yankees want to win, because after that, I was doing so good with no coughing. Ever since, Freddie Freeman's been on fire, then we really have not seen, Aaron Judge able to step up to the plate. Well, not literally, but you get my point. I don't trust Bueller, I'll be honest. I really don't trust Bueller, so if they do end up losing, I won't be surprised. So what do we have? I don't think we're streaming tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday, possibly Wednesday. Thursday's Halloween, so that's probably not going to happen. Friday, no. Saturday, no. Sunday is Sunday Night Football. And then we all get into the fun of life. This week's a busy week for me, so streams are going to be hard to come by, so maybe we can do a basketball stream. I don't think the Sixers play on Wednesday. I think they play tomorrow, or maybe they do. I don't know. Anyway, first pitch here from Bueller to Torres is a ball. It's on the outside. And Bueller in game 3, 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs. And second pitch to Torres, 95 on the fastball, called for a strike. Let me look at the NBA schedule. What do we have on Wednesday? Sixers do play against the Pistons, 7 o'clock. This next pitch on the outside on the sweeper, no swing, 2-1. Sixers don't play tomorrow. But do they play tonight? I don't think so. No, they don't. All right. Now that we got that all figured out. Two and one, and what a really hard swing by Torres. He went for it all, but a swing and a miss. It's now 2-2. He's batting .289 on the postseason. Bueller in game 3 had 18 swing and misses. That was a season high. And again on the sweeper, it's on the outside. It's 3-2. 3-2. Torres fouls this one back. It will remain 3-2 for the time being. 3-2. Torres takes this one ball four. And just like Ohtani, Torres is the first batter to get on. And here's Juan Soto, who's having a great postseason, batting 350, a 4-game hitting streak. His last 4 games, had 3 home runs. You gotta love what Juan Soto's doing. The 0-1 to him. He takes this one on the outside. It's 1-1 now. And what's his face again takes it on the outside. It's 2-1. Isaac, how's it going, man? Two and one. Soto takes this one for a strike. So now 2-2 to Juan Soto. Soto hits this one to left, and making the catch is Hernandez. And Torres back to first. Great concentration by Hernandez, able to avoid any potential disaster. And that's the first out of the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. The Yankees fans on their feet trying to encourage Aaron Judge after a rough start to this World Series in LA. All rise. They love 99. We'll see if those encouragements turn into anything from Judge. First pitch, went for it, swing and a miss. And in this postseason, Judge has been batting 150. He's 1 for 9 in this series with 6 strikeouts. Not played great at all. 0-1. He takes this one low. It's 1-1 now. I mean, if you're Judge, just got to put the bat on the ball. Raptors being the Nuggets, that's crazy. I feel like the Nuggets, they just got to get some chemistry before they're like really good. Like I feel like teams like the Lakers, they do have some chemistry, so like that's why they're doing good right now. But once these teams that look good on paper start getting some chemistry, then I think they'll be fine. 1-1. Judge check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Like with football, it's a little different because like you only have 18 games, and the only really way you can test your chemistry is kind of through games. Um, so yeah, foul off by Judge on the fastball. Sixers are looking decent. They beat the Pacers, who I think are a very big like underdog team this year. They beat them in overtime. Maxey went off, had like 45. And we're just waiting for Embiid and Paul George to get back, which I don't think the Sixers are rushing, so we'll see. 2-2. Judge takes this low on the knuckle curve. 3-2 now. So yeah, Sixers are not looking bad. I just wish they could get their guys back. If we're at full strength, I mean, the way Maxey's playing, our role players are playing decent. Even in the first game against Milwaukee, the role players played well. We just didn't have superstars. Like we lost by like what, like 10, 15. Paul George and Embiid would have made up for that. I guarantee you. 3-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss. Got him on the outside with the cutter. And Aaron Judge, for the 7th time in this series, strikes out. And Bueller, not the best cutter in the universe. On the outside, no Judge has been swinging a lot. And the Yankees fans, I don't think they want to boo him, but I think they're holding back. Giancarlo Stanton is now up, and he's had a decent postseason, 2 for 9. Or I'm sorry, 279, and he's 2 for 9 in this series with a home run. Just swung and missed on the first one, 0-1. He takes the sweeper on the outside. It's 1-1 now. 1-1 to right now. The Dodgers are winning 2-0 over the Yankees. Bottom of the first, 2 outs for the Dodgers. 1-1 to Giancarlo Stanton. And it takes this one on the outside again, 2-1. Now you have to lose 4 to lose the series. So the Yankees are down 2-0 right now. So the Dodgers got to win 2 more. 2-1. Stanton grounds this one to short. Edman makes the play at second over to Lux, and that will end the inning. Bueller goes over 20 pitches, 1 walk, no hits, 1 man left. And that is how we end the inning. We'll see if the Dodgers can add more on when we come back. I mean, you got Torres on, you got Bueller over 20 pitches, and you still can't produce runs. So this is a problem with the Yankees right now. Their guys are just not coming up when they need them to. You get a guy on first. The Dodgers, they get a home run. The Yankees, with a guy on. The Yankees, they can't get that done. Am I going to get mad at the Dodgers for not putting up more runs than just 2 in the first inning? No. But when you're the Yankees, a team with such a high payroll, with all these guys that can hit the baseball, like Judge, like Soto, like Giancarlo Stanton, I mean, you have 3 of some of the best players in the MLB coming off of Torres who got on base, and you still can't produce runs. That's your problem for the New York Yankees. You gotta put the ball in the bat. Now, listen, I'm not gonna say I could ever put the ball in the bat. I batted ninth, but I was like one of the best defensive players out there. But goddamn, man, I mean, you know, honestly, I hate both teams. So if it really doesn't matter to me who wins, I've always picked the Dodgers since the second Ohtani signed with the Dodgers. I picked them to win the whole thing. Um, yeah, I don't think anybody. No, I don't think anybody's beating them. I had them in 6, but they're looking good so far. They're just too good. They're just too talented. Hell, they'll probably get more players next year. The thing is with the Dodgers is that the cap is not real. So I say this like every baseball stream I do. The cap isn't even real. Like, the owners just got to pay a fine if they go over the cap. Do you think these owners worth like Steve Cohen, who owns the Mets, who's worth $17 billion? Do you think he cares if he's got to pay a few $1 million fine? No. So like it's not. It doesn't matter to him. Same thing with the Dodgers and the Yankees with Steinbrenner. The Dodgers, they got Magic Johnson and a bunch of other rich guys running the show, and then you got Steinbrenner who have been loaded for the past 3 generations. So they're not going anywhere, and they love to spend their money. So it's just a team. It's just a big market teams. Now for the MLB, this is great to market. New York versus LA. I watched the 30 for 30 with the uncivil rivalry between the Dodgers and the Yankees. So there's history. They're the 2 biggest marketed teams. It just they're loving it. Will Smith, the catcher, takes this one on the outside. It's 1-0. Only batted 159 during the postseason. He's 1 for 6 in the series with a double. Next NFL stream probably Sunday. 1-0 to Smith, and he takes this one on the outside, or takes this one high. It's 2-0 because we're probably not going to do anything Thursday because it's Halloween. And I'm obviously probably not gonna be around for that. We will probably be streaming Wednesday at 7 for the Sixers. And Smith hits this one into right to the warning track. Goes Soto. He makes the catch. So probably on Sunday. I don't think there is a possible game for the World Series on Sunday. I don't even know who plays on Sunday Night Football next weekend. Sixers play the Pistons on Wednesday. Who plays on Sunday? Sunday Night Football. That's the Colts and the Vikings. Not a bad game. Here is Gavin Lux. He takes this one high on the end on the outside. It's 1 0. Lux only batting 185 in the postseason. So the bottom of the line for the Dodgers, not that great. But the top of the lineup has been what's been getting it done. He takes this one inside, 1-1 now. Clark Schmidt in the regular season, 16 starts, had a 5-5 record with a 2.85 ERA. That was third in the AL. He's one of the best pitchers in the AL. Obviously, Corbin Burns and Skubal were amongst the best as well. Lux, he's once again 185 in the postseason, 0 for 3 in the series with a walk. 2-1 to Lux. And now it takes this one in there for a strike, 2-2. Listen, I know that some people want to blame the coaching for that. Now, obviously, they weren't set correctly if you look at the play. So the coaches probably should have taken a timeout. But in the middle of a play, why are you talking to the fans? And Lux swings at a knuckle curveball. That looked terrible. Strike 3, and that'll send Lux packing. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be talking to the fans during the game. If you're literally on the field, they're running down the field as you're talking to the fans. The fans probably couldn't even hear you. Like, it was just so stupid. And now batting eighth, this is Enrique Hernandez, who's batted 282 in the postseason. Takes this one in there for a strike. Only 1 for 6 in the World Series. He's had a triple thus far. 0-1. Takes this one low. It's 1-1 now. Didn't get him to swing on the knuckle curve. I don't really care. Like, you can't be doing that. And also, when he went up for it, he went up with one hand and didn't try to bat it down or anything. He just went up with one hand and tipped it up. You either go up with two hands or you try and bat it down. Hernandez fouls this one back on a high knuckle curve. It's 1-2. I mean, this is ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous. And now it hurts the Eagles because the Commanders didn't have a bye week, so they're atop the division. 1-2 to Hernandez. Strike 3 called. Got him on the high sinker. And that inning was a lot better for Clark Schmidt. The Dodgers go down 1-2-3. Last two struck out. We'll see if the Yankees can get a lead or at least some runs, or at least more than one base runner when we come back. So that's what I think about the Bears. That the play. I mean, that's what Stevens is going to be known for at least a while now. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, that's what I think of that. I mean, he should have taken a timeout, but It's not his fault that his player who cost him the game didn't understand situational football. Like, that's not his fault. Once again, yes, he should have taken a timeout because they weren't set right. Um, but it's not his fault, and they should have won regardless. Like, even if they weren't set right, the play is simple. He's going to the back of the end zone, or what do you call it? The play is simple. You just have to bat it down. It's not. It's not rocket science. That play is barely run through in practices. I know that where I go, we don't even practice that. And now I don't play for the program anymore, but I know they don't practice that. I just know they don't practice that. So that's just a simple football play. I mean, yeah, I feel bad for the fans too because they got absolutely screwed over by some stupid BS. And I'm pretty frustrated myself. First pitch, this one in the dirt, 1 0. And that's to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm, who got traded earlier in the season to the Yankees, has been one of their key pieces in their World Series run thus far. And he takes this one for a ball. And Chisholm takes this one, 2-1 now. Takes it on the inside of the zone, I guess it's to say. 2-1, and Chisholm takes this one on the outside, 3-1 now. Now, yeah, Jane Daniels is the offensive rookie of the year now. No doubt about it, because Neighbors has not been playing well as of late. He obviously was out for 2 games. 3-1 to Chisholm. Pops this one up into shallow center. Hernandez running in on it, and he makes the catch. But yeah, he just beat Caleb Williams, who in the last few games has played well, and really the only person that can compete with Daniels for offensive rookie of the year. Neighbors has missed a couple of games, and then there really is no one else. And up next, Anthony Volpe, who has not had the best World Series, 0 for 8, batting 243 in the postseason, 1-0, and Volpe takes this one for a strike. Williams doesn't have a shot anymore because he just lost to Daniels. Like, no matter how the outcome came to be, at the end of the day, he lost. So, and this one looked on the outside a little bit on the cutter, but it's still a strike. I would say Williams have a shot if he won, but they didn't win, so I think it's pretty much over. 1-2, and Volpe takes this one on the outside. 2-2 now. 2-2. Volpe takes this one low. It looked like the Dodgers wanted that one called, but Volpe swings and misses on the four-seam fastball. Strike 3. And the Yankees, I mean, they're going for all these home run shots, and you can just tell by that swing that he was really going for it all, and just swings and misses. Here's Anthony Rizzo, and nice pitch there on the four-seamer by Bueller, right on that outside bottom corner. And Rizzo in the series, 9 plate appearances, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 2 hit by pitches. So he's gotten on base, just not in the sense of hitting the baseball too well. And takes this one on the outside. So Rizzo is batting 368 in the postseason, but no, obviously not. Obviously has gotten on base pretty well, and he swings and misses on this next one for a strike. Pretty high on the four seam fastball, but still swings and misses 1-2. Yankees still going for that home run shot, which I just don't agree with. I mean, you got to get on base. You got to get some base runners. 1-2 to Rizzo. And swings and misses on the knuckle curve. Strike three. That will end the inning. Walker Bueller has only given up one base runner thus far, and a flawless second inning will lead the Dodgers into the top of the third. Sinister Six is reportedly moving forward. Interesting. I think I'm going to see Venom on Saturday, which should be fun. I gotta see, because Friday, I actually don't even know. Because Friday I can't go, and then Saturday I probably can. But after the Penn State game, after the Penn and Crown Jewel, so I'll probably go like Saturday night. Penn State versus Ohio State. You guys know I'll be watching that one. Hopefully we win though. Hopefully we have not beaten Ohio State in the last few years, but my confidence is there. My confidence is there. And the Nittany Lions. Hopefully. Saw James Franklin a few weeks ago. Actually, I mean I didn't talk to him, but I saw him a few weeks ago at prep football. I don't know why. I don't know who he was like recruiting because I saw him talk to our football coach, but I didn't see him talk to. Um, I don't know. I didn't really see him talk to Roman. I know Roman's quarterback has a Penn State offer, so I don't know. We do have our LaSalle rematch on November 9th. So hopefully we can get our get back against them. I don't know what I'm doing for that one. We'll see. That's going to be a good one. That's a big day for me. A long day. All right. Up next, Tommy Edman for the Dodgers. 5 straight games with multiple hits for Tommy Edman. That's the second longest streak in single postseason history. That in 365 in the postseason. Took the first one low. It's 1-0. And he takes this one high now. It's 2-0. Don't want to get a base runner on for Ohtani. Even if he's not having the best series, you still don't want to give up a base runner for Ohtani. 3-0. Edmund once again takes this one high. It is 3-0. Once again, and Edmund takes it ball 4. Another leadoff base runner for the Dodgers, and we saw how that came about or came to be in the first inning. It led to a 2-run home run. And we'll see if it leads to one of those again. And the camera crew literally running at Ohtani as he takes the plate. I hated how, like, they used to do, like, Ohtani up and, like, 2 batters. Like, I thought that was just so unnecessary. And Ohtani, in his first plate appearance, he walked, and he was one of the 2 runs that the Dodgers brought up to the plate, or to home plate, in that 2-run home run that was hit by Freddie Freeman. Throw back to first. Edman slides in safely. Top of the third. No outs. Runner on. Ohtani's up. 39 pitches for Schmidt, and just technically 2 innings pitched. Here we go. This one to Ohtani. Taken on the outside. 1-0. And if you're the Yankees, you got to maybe think about starting to get somebody warmed up in the bullpen. Because if Schmidt's going to keep letting up base runners, you know that Freddie Freeman, who is hot, is up in just a few at bats. And I just said I hated how they talked about if Ohtani when they used to say Ohtani up in 2 batters, but now I'm saying it. I'm a hypocrite. Ohtani takes this one on the outside, 2-0. And this time Ohtani takes it in the zone on the sweeper, 2-1. Imagine the Giants. I mean, what's the score? I don't even know. 2-1 to Ohtani. Swings and misses on the knuckle curve. Looks like he went for it there. It's now 2-2. He takes a timeout as he was up 2-0 in the count. Now he's down 2-2. Oh, 6-6. Giants have the ball in their own 35. Maybe, I don't know. I know Justin Fields is the emergency third quarterback tonight, so no quarterback replacement, even if the Steelers wanted that. And oh, look at Tommy Edman was going to steal, and then Schmidt went off the plate. Now Edman's going to steal. Ohtani hits this one to second. No play. No play to second as Edman's in there safely. Ohtani's out, and that will lead to a runner advancing. Obviously, Ohtani does have that shoulder injury, but still in there, still making an effort to play. And now he's going to go back to the clubhouse. I don't really know why. Maybe just to use the bathroom or something. I don't know. Anyway, here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 today. Runner on scoring position. And check swing. This one was a bit high. Nope, he did not go. 1-0. Freddie Freeman up next. He hit the home run in his last at bat with a runner on. So hopefully for the Dodgers, he can replicate that success, saying Betts does not drive a run in here. 2-0 now. Betts takes us on the outside. And Schmidt has pitched a lot of pitches thus far. 2.1 innings pitched, 46 pitches. What's that? 30 something pitches per inning. And now Betts takes this one a bit high, but still called for a strike. 2-1. Umpire being a bit gracious today with the strike zone, giving pitchers the benefit of the doubt here early in this one. 2-1 to Betts. And that was a good knuckle curve to hit. Betts fouls it off. It's now 2-2. Clark Schmidt, a 185 opponent average with runners in scoring position. That's 4th in the AL this season. And we'll see if Betts can maybe get that average a bit up for opponents. Yankees fans on their feet. Here's the pitch. And this one hit in the foul territory. Rizzo Can't make the catch. It goes into the dugout of the Yankees. Or more goes into the camera crew spot, but nonetheless, Betts will get another crack at it, literally. Rizzo just can't extend. If he would have extended just like 6 inches over, then he might have been able to make the catch. And you see the ump cam running in there. You just see just a little bit out of his reach. 2-2 again to Betts. And he fouls it off again. That was an outside sweeper from Schmidt. And Betts swinging at what Schmidt's giving him. Three and two to Betts. Here it is. Takes it on the outside. It's now 3-2. This has been a long at bat for Mookie Betts. And if you're the Dodgers, you probably like that, as you want the bullpen for the Yankees to come in sooner rather than later, so you can maybe thrive against that. 3-2 to Betts. He hits this one foul again, and Betts will just continue to stay alive. Eight pitches at this at bat for Mookie Betts. He has done a good job of making Schmidt work for the out. Let's see if he's able to get it here. And a step off the mound for Schmidt as the pitch clock was about to expire. Ohtani back out there. Looks like he's got something on his shoulder just to maybe keep it heated. And Betts, a late swing, hits this one into shallow right. Soto can't run in on it. And Edman will score. Mookie Betts with an RBI single, a little blooper to right, gives the Dodgers a 3-0 lead in the Big Apple. With a late swing for Betts. Yeah, you just see a little blooper there. And just so unlucky if you are the New York Yankees. You pretty much had that out if Betts would have swung probably just a little tad bit later. You might have had a foul or a strikeout potentially, but no. Mookie Betts able to make a play, and Freddie Freeman's now up. And you know what he did in his last at-bat? He hit a bomb. Takes this one low. It's 1-0. Home run in each of the first three games in the World Series. Freddie Freeman up with some legends, and now takes this one on the outside. It's 2-0 now, and I don't think the Yankees want to pitch to the Dodgers. Or want to pitch to Freeman, that being. Still one out in this inning. If double play could end it, but with the way that the Dodgers are hitting, I doubt anything will be on the grounds. That's announcer's jinx right there. 2-0. Freeman takes this one low. 3-0 now. 56 pitches for Schmidt. And keep your eye on that pitch count. Three and 0 to Freeman. Takes this one for a strike on the cutter. 91. 3-1 now, and you never swing at a 3-1. This series, Freddie Freeman has had more home runs, more RBIs, more extra base hits. The Yankees have struck out 23 times, and he has struck out none. And Betts barely back in there safely to first. And now signs from the Dodgers. Three and one to Freeman. Takes this one outside, ball four. And now the Dodgers once again have a man in scoring position. That being Mookie Betts and now Freddie Freeman on first. Freddie Freeman, 5 home runs in the last 5 World Series games, has hit off a cutter, two four seamers, a slider, and a sinker. And if you are the Yankees, I don't know how much worse it can really get. You're down 3-0 early, top of the third, with two runners in scoring position, and you're still not even done with the top of the lineup. Teoscar Hernandez is going to come to the plate as the four-hole hitter. And they're kind of doing some whole advertisement about Freddie Freeman right now, comparing him to a bunch of legends and whatnot. And I assume they're talking to Schmidt, that being the pitching staff of the Yankees right now. And I guess we'll continue with Hernandez as he takes his second at bat. He takes this one for a strike. It's now 0-1. Hernandez grounded out in the first, and I'm sure the Yankees would love a ball on the ground. 0-1 to Hernandez. And he hits this one in the air to Volpe, who makes the catch, and will be 2 outs. And Betts and Freeman stay at their spots, and it will be Max Muncy who will take the plate for the Dodgers. And if you are the Dodgers or the Yankees, you got to get out of this inning. And then your hitters, you have to be a little more, aware of your situation. You are down 3-0, but you can still get back into it. You can't be trying to play hero ball and just hit everything for a home run, every single pitch. Muncy takes this one low. It's 1-0. So for one today, struck out in the first inning on 3 straight pitches. Now, obviously, he won't strike out on 3 straight pitches here, but Schmidt did a decent job with him in the first at bat. Let's see how he fares in the second. 1-0 to Muncy. Takes this one high, 2-0 now. And Dodgers could have bases loaded here, saying Muncy is able to get on. Now Muncy takes this one a bit high, but it's still called for a strike. This game is on Fox Network. Fox, pretty much. I think Fox always has the World Series. I know ESPN normally has the wild card games. Fox normally has the rest of it. And Muncy went for the home run ball there. Got a swing and a miss on the sweeper, a bit on the outside there, but now it's 2-2. And timeout here. I don't know who called the timeout. Dodgers, 7 of their 13 runs this series have come with 2 outs. So hopefully that was not announcer's jinx from the broadcast. 2-2 to Muncy. And another step off the mound here this time. Again by Schmidt. He's had a few of those tonight. He stepped off the mound due to the pitch clock. And Leader Jr. warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees, and we'll see if he's going to be needed in this inning. 2-2 to Muncy. Takes this one inside. It's now 3-2. Biggest pitch of the game, really, thus far, I guess you could say, for Schmidt, as he has had 65 pitches and really needs to get out of this inning. And he has this one fouled off by Muncy. Touchdown Pickens. I know I'm playing him in fantasy this week, but I'm up by 60, so it really doesn't even matter. I think I'm playing Boswell and Pickens this week. Yeah, he needs like 50 points, and Muncie fouls it off up the first base line. That would have been a 2-run double potentially. Wow. Three and two to Muncie once again. Got him on the outside. Well, no, didn't get him on the outside. Walked on the outside. Ball 4. And here comes Aaron Boone. He's seen enough. I said got him because I thought he was going for it. And yep, in comes the bullpen, as we've seen enough of Clark Schmidt tonight. The Yankees not looking so hot. The Dodgers have added a run here in the third inning. Are they trying to say this is incomplete this pass to Pickens? Oh, really? He isn't this isn't a touch. It's not a touchdown. Interesting. It kind of looks like a touchdown for me. I don't know. I didn't see a few. I didn't really see that many angles. I'm looking at it from like just one angle. Let's see. One. Oh no, that's not a touchdown. Now that I'm looking at it, one. Does he get his butt down? No, he doesn't. That's not a touchdown. He doesn't get that second foot down. And his butt doesn't go down. That's not a touchdown. His second foot doesn't get down, and his butt doesn't go down either. Like, it doesn't even matter if they push him out. Like that doesn't matter. That rule doesn't. That rule's not a thing anymore. So forget that. So I guess they'll have to settle for a field goal. Oh well. All right, first pitch to Will Smith on the outside. Mark Leader Jr. in the game. Only pitched 3 postseason games. 3 1/3 of an innings pitched. So not too much experience in the postseason. 1-0 to Smith. And a strike. Swing and a miss on that cutter. Steelers made their field goals. Now it's 9-3. So that's cool. Been a long third inning so far. 1-1 to Smith. Bases loaded for the Dodgers. Takes that really high curveball, 2-1. And the Dodgers hoping for some more runs here. Smith takes this high, 3-1 now. And the Dodgers are just 1 ball away from making this a 4-run ball game in the top of the third. Aaron Boone not liking what he's seeing. Yankees fans might hate it just a little bit more. 3-1. And Leader gonna have to go off the mound. They have had such a problem here with the pitch clock tonight. 3-1, and Smith, he took that on the outside, but it's still called a strike. Oh, he got screwed. Yankees fans on their feet. Good job by Smith to step away from the plate, kind of to maybe calm things down just a little bit. That's a walk there. This should be a 4-run game for the Dodgers. 3-2. Smith grounds this one to Leader. Play made at first, and that will end the top of the third. The Dodgers score one, but leave them loaded. The Yankees get out of the inning, only giving up one. We'll see if they can add some when we come back. Did I say ground this one to third? I feel like I said that. I don't know. Whatever. Oh well. Oh gosh. Oh wow. R-Truth slapped the Miz in the face. Oh well. Dodgers, I mean, it's still a 3-run game, and their pitching staff has been good, especially their bullpen. I really like their bullpen. And maybe I should have drafted Shet in fantasy. First pitch here from Bueller. It's a strike. And they're interviewing Aaron Boone, and I don't know. I think he's a little pissed off right now. But anyway, up here is Trevino, and he takes this one. It's 0-2 now. Trevino just 1-3 in this postseason, and 0-1 in his first at bat. And make that 1 for 4 in the postseason. Strike three, swing and a miss on the sweeper, first out of the inning. Damn, he swung was way too early. Yankees just still going for the home run ball every single swing. Everyone trying to play hero ball. Man, up next, Verdugo takes this one in there for a strike, 0-1. Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, get a shot at him. You got to think he's happy with the way Bueller has been pitching thus far. And this one fouled off by Verdugo. It's a quick 0-2. And the Yankees, they'll get Torres, their leadoff guy, win after this at bat. But if it's with 2 outs, it's going to be hard to get some runs. 0-2. Takes this one high. It's 1-2 now. It's his first ball of the inning. Verdugo 1 for 7 in the postseason. And fouled off again. My day, I mean, going through the motions. School day, obviously, did not want to get up. But, got to get through it. But I don't know. I feel like the first period was longer. I don't know. It just kind of feels like that all the time, I guess. Fouled off by Verdugo again. Still 1-2. I think it was kind of short for the then they kind of moved. Probably Wednesday we'll stream the NBA. Strike 3 called. Got him on the sinker. Bueller's 5th strikeout of the game. And the Dodgers just can't seem to be stopped here in the early stages of this one. So yeah, we'll probably do probably no stream tomorrow. I have to do a lot. I have to write. You guys know that I'm a pretty decent writer. And I'm sure you guys know that I'm doing the strike here to Torres on the 4-seam fastball. I think I've mentioned this. I'm doing some journalism classes at the current moment, so I got to write a report. I write ball on the outside to Torres. I was surprised you didn't call that a strike. I don't write poems. I write I'm a good essay writer. I can write reports and articles. I take good notes for especially sports. 2-1 now to Torres. This one on the outside. So that's kind of the writing that I do. But yeah, I have to write an essay for a religion class. Then I have to write a report tomorrow. Actually, it's not really an essay, I guess you could say. It's kind of more of just how do I say this without sounding stupid? You have to write certain paragraphs, but it's not like an essay form. I don't know how to say it. 3-1 now to Torres. This one high. I like to do Torres. I mean, whatever you like to do. I don't like to read, to be honest with you. I've never found reading interesting. 3-1 to Torres and a ball 4. That was close. Torres gets on base with 2 outs, and that will bring up Juan Soto, who's had a pretty good postseason, and we'll see if he can get the Yankees back into this one. I never personally found reading enjoying. I feel like I always need to be doing something. And writing kind of helps me with that because I'm doing something. So yeah. Actually, if you live in the local area in Philadelphia, I'll be on KYW News Radio. This will be in November, December, late November, early December sort of thing. This one on the outside to Soto, 1-0. Soto lined out in the first in his first at bat, batting .341 in the postseason thus far. So if anybody's going to get the Yankees back into this one, it'll be him. And he grounds this one to first. Freeman fields it cleanly, steps on the bag, and that will end the inning. Bueller lets up a walk, and then in just a few pitches, gets the final out of the inning. Hold on, I feel like I have to sneeze, and then I will reveal what I'm doing on the radio. So I will be on. So it'll be pre-recorded, but I'll have to write a report on pretty much anything, and then it'll be produced on the radio in a month or so. And I'm writing my report on WSJP, our student broadcasting club at St. Joe's Prep, and yeah. So yeah, that'll be my radio experience, radio exposure, if you will. And yeah, I've been just doing learning basic journalism over the past couple of weeks, and it's been fun. It's like what is it? That's a 3-hour class from 9 to 12 every Saturday morning. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Unfortunately, you can only do it for 1 year. Um, you can only do it for yeah, you can only do it for like 1 year. Um, but yeah, actually on the November 9th, I'll be going to record this piece. So I do have some time to finish up the report. I have to do some interviews and stuff like that. And you guys all, if you guys live in the local Philadelphia area, you will be able to see it, or it'll be on a website um, where you guys can hear it as well. So if you don't live in the local Philly area, then you can probably just hear it through a website. So yeah, making a name for myself all over the local area. So at least trying to. Obviously, reporting WSJP has been a great thing, and that's really got my name out there as well. Podcasting has been great, and I've just been doing really well as a broadcaster over the past uh, year or so. And then seems like I'm finally getting into the industry, trying to take it by storm, trying to make it mine. You know, those are just, I guess, the goals. I guess you could say I have, but see what I can do. Leader's still out there. Up next is, I believe, Gavin Lux. 2-0 to Lux. This one low. It's 3-0 now. Interview with Dave Roberts in the dugout. Ohtani already with his helmet on. He's up in like 3 batters or 4. Lux takes this one for a strike. 3-1 now. Lux 0 for 1. Struck out in the second inning. Batted 179 in the postseason. Trying to be a leadoff man for the Dodgers tonight. Ball 4. Take your base, Gavin Lux. Hernandez takes this one high. It's 1-0 now. And a strike called to Hernandez. And quick throw back to first to Lux, or to Rizzo. Can't get Lux out. That was close. One and one to Hernandez. This one high. It's 1-1 now. Two and one to Hernandez. And Hernandez hits this one in the right base hit. And Lux going for third. He's in there safely. And now runners on the corners now, first and third with no outs. Tommy Edman up looking for a bunt, and he takes this one for a strike. And it is 0-1 now to Edman. He walked in his first plate appearance and then was a run on that Mookie Betts blooper to first, or to, I'm sorry, to right field. 0-1 now to Edman. He's got runners at the corners. And he bunts it again. Play it home. Lux is out. And the Yankees able to save another run. It remains 3-0 Dodgers. See if they're going to look at this. I don't know what that signal means, but are they going to challenge it? Let's see. Ooh, that is close. That is actually very close. That's a little closer than I thought. He might be safe. Oh, I think he's safe. Oh, man. I think he's safe. Oh, wow. I don't know, but when does his hand touch the plate? See, we don't see that. Oh, this is tough. I think he's safe. This is going to be something. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Whoa, they called him out! Wow, I thought he was safe. That's a big call indeed. I guess there wasn't enough evidence. Oh, he's safe. All right, so they'll change pitchers for Ohtani. Man on first and second. I don't know. I think he was safe, but can't do anything about it now. 1 out in the fourth. They're still. I can't believe Embiid got a technical foul. They're upholding this technical foul on Embiid for waving a towel around when Nemhard was shooting a free throw. Here is Nestor Cortez, who gave up that walk-off home run to Freddie Freeman in Game 1, and he's in there now to face Ohtani, lefty on lefty, and a swinging a foul ball by Ohtani. It's 0-1. Ohtani is 0 for 1 in this game. He walked in the first inning, and he came across the plate to be a run. Trying to drive in a few more here in the fourth. Ohtani takes this low, and the Yankees wanted that one. It's 1-1 now. And this one on the outside, 1-2 now for Ohtani. Ohtani takes this one on the outside. It's 2-2. This one low to Ohtani is now 3-2. And Ohtani fouls this one off. It's now still 3-2. Ohtani looks like he kind of got a little hurt on that last pitch. 3-2 again to Ohtani. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on the cutter. Strike 3. Ohtani goes down swinging. And that will make it 2 outs. And Betts hits this one to left and making the catch. In the outfield is Verdugo to end the inning. The Dodgers leave 2 on. They once again had an opportunity to score, but can't do so. We'll see if the Yankees cash in on an opportunity when we come back. Dodgers, I mean, if they end up not winning this game, it's going to be because that they didn't. Um, it's going to be because they didn't cash in on these runs that they could have gotten. Oh, wow. Sami Zayn making business with the bloodline? Okay, I gotta watch these Raw highlights tonight, baby. Yeah, Aaron Judge is not looking good in this World Series. He's up. He leads off for the Yankees. First pitch to Judge! In the left! It's an out. Wow. I thought that was gone. The way he hit it and the way he looked, it looked like it was gone. That's that's so sad. Fat strike to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Stan hits this one, the left. It is gonna bounce and Stanton into second, sliding safely. And the Yankees finally with a base runner. And they get out of it. They can finally maybe get something going here. And a strike. A bit on the outside, but still called to Chisholm. It's 0-1. Chisholm is 0 for 1 today. Chisholm hits this one to right. Diving and making the play is Betts for the second out of the inning. Anthony Volpe up, strike called. It's 0-1. Volpe fouls this one off. It's now 1-2. 2-2 now. This one high to Volpe. One more pitch would end the inning. Volpe fouls it off again. Still 2-2. Again, everybody's tweeting out how everybody thought it was a home run by Judge. It got me too, I'm not going to lie. And Volpe hits this one to left. Stanton is coming home. The throw at the plate. He is out. And that will end the inning. The Dodgers save a run to end the fourth. It is still 3-0. What a throw by Hernandez to Will Smith to get Giancarlo Stanton out at the plate. 3-0 as we go into the fifth. Bueller's loving it. Honestly, not great effort there by Giancarlo Stanton, if I'm being fully honest. Should have made a little bit more of an effort. It is what it is. I think once again, I think Stanton could have made a bit of more of an effort to make run. Yeah, it was running in slow. Yeah, exactly. Like now everybody's tweeting it out. Like he was running really slow to get to home plate. But the Yankees have had chances, and they just can't take advantage of them. They just can't do it, and they got to do a better job of it. Now, once again, Stanton did a terrible job of running into the plate. I mean, how do you run that slow? Like he literally was running in slow motion. I think I've seen some guys on, the freaking White Sox run faster than that. Anyway, first pitch to Freddie Freeman, who has been absolutely dominant. Freeman swings and misses. It's now 1-1. I don't know where the first ball came from, but nonetheless, it's 1-1. And Freeman 1-for-1 today, a home run and a walk. Freeman takes this one on the outside. It's 2-1 now. Cortez still in the game. Didn't give up any runs last inning, so they decided to keep him in there. I don't know. He might have a PTSD from Freddie Freeman, but maybe that'll go away. Freeman grounds the third, and Chisholm cannot handle it. PTSD continues for Cortez. Just can't get any luck against Freddie Freeman. Yeah, once again, look at Giancarlo Stanton rounding third, at an old man speed. I guess he thought that there wasn't going to be a play at home. I don't really know. But you can't not make an effort in the World Series. I mean, you just can't do that. And Hernandez is now up, who made the play at home earlier. So he fouls the first one off. It's 0-1, and John Carlos Stanton probably thinking about that in the dugout, as he is the DH. And Hernandez hits this one to center. Judge makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a decently hit ball by Hernandez. And now Muncy hits this one to second. Play made at second, and play made over at first to end the top half of the inning. One man left for the Dodgers, as it was a pretty quick inning ever since the Freddie Freeman error, or I guess the Jazz Chisholm error. And we'll go to the bottom half of the fifth. And now the Yankees, once again, off a double play, have a chance to maybe get some momentum and do something. Just a thought. The Simpsons Fun Day Football is coming to Monday Night Football on December 9th. It'll be Bart and the Bengals versus Homer and the cat. Isn't that like the Nickelodeon thing that they did a couple years ago that I absolutely hated? So the Bucks are 1-3 this season, and their only win is against the Sixers. Are you kidding me? I mean, I give up. I give up, man. Bob Carroll with 50 points. Whoever had him was lucky in fantasy. He is good. I don't know if he can be the best player on a championship team, but he is good. I'll give him that. First pitch, Rizzo hits this one to right, running in on it is Betts, and he makes the play. First pitch to Trevino is a ball. It's up high. 1-0. And it's now 1-2 to Trevino. The 1-2. Check swing. I don't think he went. He did not. It's now 2-2. 2-2. That's a barely on the outside. Did Dom just beat Damian? Wow. 3-2 to Trevino. Fouls it off. And Trevino hits this one to third. The play at first is made. Great running play there by Muncy to get it over to Freeman. And that is now the second out of the inning. Oh and 1, or I'm sorry, 0-1 is Verdugo the for the game. He takes this one now. It is 1-0 to him. And Verdugo fouls this one off. It's now 1-1. Verdugo struck out in the third innings, batting 179 on the postseason, and Walker Buehler, through 4.2 innings, has been great. 5 strikeouts, 3 groundouts, 5 flyouts, and this one's a ball in the knuckle curve. 2-1 now. Wonder how long. I mean, I think possibly play Bueller for another inning or two, depending on, I guess, if you get another run or not. Verdugo hits this one to right. Betts able to make the play on it. The outfield has played absolutely incredible tonight for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that play by Betts will end the inning. Smith, Lux, Enrique Hernandez when we come back. And we'll see if the Dodgers can tack on even more. They've had opportunities in the last few innings, but they just have not been able to convert on or cash in on those opportunities, I guess I should say. And the Yankees, I mean, they still got a chance. It's not like they're completely out of the game. If it was 7 or 8 runs, then yeah, I'd say chalk this one up. But this game is not done. It is not done at all. What are we going to the 7th inning here? I mean, something around there. So you gotta, Yankees. What are they? It was just Verdugo who just got out. You're starting with the top of the lineup when you come back. I mean, it's not like you don't got a chance. You definitely have a chance if you're the Yankees. You just got to put together some at bats. I mean, once again, I give credit to the Dodgers outfield. They have played great tonight. I think everything has pretty much come their way. They've made a play on. And obviously, Giancarlo Stanton made a terrible effort to rounding for home, but, they still made a play. Hernandez could have messed up the throw. So you got to give him credit where credit is due. All right, my thing just froze, and I got so. Why does it keep freezing? I don't know. It's scaring me now. It's not freezing. It's scaring me. I think it's just for the commercial, but and that now it scared me. Oh my god, I look so short when I like hunch over. I'm not like 5'2". Don't worry. I'm taller than what the chair is making me out to be. It's okay. Oh god. It's gonna be funny. There's gonna be so many memes on this Cowboys and Bengals Simpsons game with like the Cowboys being trash and all that. Well, the Bengals don't even look that good themselves, so it'll be a fun game. I guess the league would. I mean, on paper it seems fine, but like the way both teams have played. The Yankees, obviously, they have up the 27-time World Series champs. And first pitch, Cousins is now out there to Will Smith. It's 0-1. And now it's 0-2 now to Smith. He's 0 for 2 today. He's flown out. He's grounded out. Smith hits this one to short to Volpe, who makes the play. The Cavs won by behind Darius Garland's 34 points. It looks like that's the end of Bueller's night, who played absolutely lights out. First pitch to Locke, swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 to Lux. This one on the outside. 1-1 now. And this one, the Lux 1-2. Oof. I don't know about that one. One and two to Lux takes this one low. It's 2-2 now. Two and two. Lux fouls this one off. Making Cousins pitch just a little bit. And they hit Lux. Wow. They let a man on. First pitch to Hernandez. It gets by Trevino and Lux into second. It looks like he was already stealing. One and 0 to Hernandez. Kike Hernandez, or yeah, Enrique Hernandez. Sorry. And Hernandez hits this one into center. Luck's on his way home. He is safe. That was a little closer than what I would have thought it would have been. But he's in there. And it's now 4-0. All right. 4-0 Dodgers. And now they finally have been able to cash in on some runs here. Dodgers fans have to be rejoicing after this performance thus far. Tommy Edmonds up. Takes that one right down the plate. 0-1. Play back to first, and they're able to get there in time. 1-1 now. Oh and 1 to Tommy Edman. I thought we were going to the 7th. I forgot we were in the 6th. Swing and a miss on Edman. It's 0-2. Oh, that was a lot closer. Oh, was he out? I think he was safe. That was close in the end. That was very close. 0-2 to Edman. Takes this one inside. 1-2 now. Edman walked into third. He was a run in this game. 1-2. It's outside. 2-2 now. They're making Cousins pitch. It's resulted in a run. Oh wait, game 3's tomorrow. Ooh, we might have to be streaming tomorrow. Game 4's tomorrow. Might have to be streaming tomorrow. I totally forgot about that. Maybe streaming almost every day this week, except for Thursday because it's Halloween. But 3-2 now to Edman. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Steal the second, and Hernandez is out. That will end the inning. Dodgers going to take a look at it. I don't know if you want to review this. I think it was pretty clear. Yeah, he's out. That will end the top half of the inning. We'll see if the Yankees can maybe get something going. What was that in the Steelers game? Because I know the last time I checked, they were winning. I saw that the Giants benched Deontay Banks because he got hurdled by Najee Harris. It's 9-9. Gee, man. I think I give the ball to Harris more. He's only got 12 carries. It's almost the end of the third quarter. Receiving wise, nobody's doing anything. And they said they said they should have benched Justin Fields. Yeah, killing. Yeah. I still think Justin Fields should play. I don't care what anybody says. And it is Gratterall in the game for the Dodgers. And in the regular season, 7 games played, a 2.45 ERA, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and he did pitch in game one. First pitch was a strike, second one low for a ball. It's 1-1 to Torres, who has 2 walks today, batting .289 in the postseason overall. And takes this one on the outside, 2-1 now. Two and one, and that was 100-mile-an-hour sinker. That looked like it was in there, but it's now 3-1. Let's call the ball. Starters in the series have only given up with a combined 3 earned runs between Flaherty, Yamamoto, and of course Bueller. 3-2 now. This one in there for a strike. Up, Calvin Austin's 73-yard punt return touchdown. So there's the Steelers. It was a good thing I didn't stream that game because that game seems pretty boring. I thought the Steelers were just going to dominate. 3-2 to Torres. And he grounds this one to Lux at second, and he makes the play over at first for the first out of the inning. And the Yankees just can't seem to find their rhythm here in this game. Up next, Juan Soto, who is supposed to be their light of the postseason, but he is just not really done anything in this game, at least. He's 0 for 2. Takes this one high. It's 1-0 now. He's lined out and grounded out in this game. Still batting 333 in the postseason, so has a chance to do something and takes this one on the outside. It's 2-0. So the Yankees now, maybe with a chance to get a base runner here. You have Aaron Judge, while he's not doing too well in the postseason. You never know. 2-0, and Soto takes this 197 on the four-seamer in there for a strike. Lots of pitches that I don't think I've seen anything on under 95 from Gratterall so far. And this one in there, or inside, sorry, for a ball. That was 91. Highest walk rate in MLB history: Ted Williams, Barry Bonds, Max Bishop, Babe Ruth, and Juan Soto. Up there with some legends. Not too many people want to face Juan Soto at the plate, and that's evident here. As it's a 3-1 count. That one outside, ball 4. And the Yankees with a base runner here as Aaron Judge comes to the plate trying to get some momentum for the Yankees. While he has not had a good series at all, maybe he can do something here. One out, man at first. Pitching staff, infield out to talk to Gratterall. I mean, you get Judge on, you bring up Stanton, who has a hit. I mean, maybe something can happen here. Judge 0 for 2 today. takes this one for a ball. God, that looked like a strike. Judge in the regular season played great, but just in the postseason has not shown up. Hits this one to the mound. Play it second. Is Soto safe? I don't know. And I think he is. No, he's not. He's out. I think they're going to review this. I think if you're the Yankees, you have to review this. That was a close one. That definitely could have been a double play. Oh, that's close. Oh, yeah, he's nah, never mind. He's out. So Soto looks like he's out, but Judge will be safe. Yeah, Soto's 100% out. They're not going to review that. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 today. Takes his first pitch on the inside, 1-0. All right, they're making a big deal out of this punt return. What the hell happened? And Stanton fouls this one back. It's 1-1. Good punt return. Got up the sideline really well. 1-1 to Stanton, and he fouls this one off. 1-2. 1-2 to Judge. It's 2-2 now. I say Judge. Did I say Judge? I meant Stanton. Stan hits this one into center for a base hit. Judge will stay at second. And now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And they're going to make a switch. I mean, I don't know. I didn't predict them to get to the World Series, so I don't know. I don't know if they are overrated because it's just some of their guys just not having a good postseason. You look at Judge, who's just not playing well. I mean, Soto's playing well, but it seems like in the last two there hasn't been much. Um, and the pitching has just been great from the Dodgers, which is what I tried to talk about heading into this series was especially the bullpen. They one of the best bullpens in the MLB, and they're probably the best bullpen. Heading into the postseason, and that's what's probably going to help them. And even their starting pitching, while their starting pitching is injured, it's still good. Like Yamamoto, while he has criticism, he's still a good pitcher. Flaherty's still good. Bueller's still good. I mean, you got solid pitchers, and they showed up when it counts. The Yankees just haven't showed up when it has counted the most. So it's just kind of how it's been, I guess you could say. Now, does that make the Yankees overrated? I don't know, because they weren't dominant in their road to the World Series, but after they beat Cleveland, it was pretty obvious. It wasn't, I guess I wouldn't say pretty obvious, but they were definitely favored. I don't know. They still have a chance here. I mean, they can get a run or something. Maybe we could see a potential comeback, but I'm not. I'm not going to try and jinx them. As a 3-0 comeback, there has been. Actually, it happened on the Yankees uh, in 2004, was it? I think. Uh, Viesa, I think that's how you say his name, is in. He's facing Jazz Chisholm, lefty on lefty, 2-0 now. The Red Sox came back on the Yankees when they were down 3-0 in the series. This was in the ALCS, I think it was. I think it was 2004. Maybe it was 2002. I don't remember. Somewhere in the 2000s. In the early 2000s. 2-0 to Chisholm. Fouls this one off. Went off of his foot. And he's got to get a bit of a break here because that looked like it hurt. Oh, that hit right in his ankle. 2-1 now. Oh, I didn't even realize my Chromebook was about to die. Chisholm hits this one to second, and Lux gets it over to Edmund for the out. That will do it for the inning. Once again, the Yankees not able to cash in on an opportunity, and that will take us to the seventh inning. Let me get the charger out. I did not even think about this happening. Oh, shoot. Wrong pocket. I didn't even think about this. But maybe, maybe the Yankees can do what the Red Sox did that many years ago and, come back 3-0 saying they lose this game. All right. All right, Chad, I've been having to piss for like 3 innings now, so I'm going to be really quick. All right. There's no way they're actually trying to market this Simpson football thing. Tim Hill is now in the game, facing Ohtani, or 1-0 now. And swinging a miss on the sinker. It's 1-1. Ohtani walked in the first inning. 0 for 2 today. He's been a run so far. 1-1 to Ohtani. Takes this one high. It's 2-1 now. And Japan, they are rocking for Shohei Ohtani. Look at that. Ohtani grounds this one foul, and I don't know why he put his hand up, but I'm not going to judge. Aaron Judge, get it? All right. I've never seen a 6'4", 210 guy that can move like Ohtani. That's crazy. I didn't even know he was 6'4". 2-2. Ohtani fouls it off. And Ohtani fouls this one off to third base, and Chisholm runs in on it for the out. One 0 to Betts, and it's now 1-1. 1-1, and Betts takes this on the outside. 2-1 now. 3-1 now. Takes this low. Betts takes this one. It's a little outside, but still call for a strike. 3-2 to Betts. He takes this high, ball 4. Last time they keep walking Betts, and then all of a sudden they just have Freddie Freeman get a home run hit on them. So Freddie Freeman is 1-0. I keep missing the first pitch. Freeman fouls it off. It hit his foot a little bit. It's 1-1 now. And they're attending to Freeman right now as the ball hit off his foot. And it looks like Freeman's good to go. Throw back to first. Betts in there safely. 1-1 to Freeman. And he fouls it off. It's 1-2 now. Freeman hits this one in the air, fouled back. It's still 1-2. And Freeman hits this one to second. Torres makes the play to Volpe at first, and Freeman's safe. So 2 outs now. And are we getting a pitching change? I guess we are. All right, whatever. Yep, we're getting a pitching change for the Yankees for Hernandez with 2 outs. There's such a funny MMA meme. Put a bet on Stadium Live that Daniel Jones would throw 2 picks. I want to see if that. I don't even know if he has thrown one yet. Damn it. Hasn't even thrown a pick. Normally, he always throws a pick. Penn State, Ohio State, baby. I'm pumped. I'm actually so ready for that. And this first pitch hit in the left center for a base hit. And Freeman's going to go to third, and he's there safely. Hernandez with a 2-out single. Max Muncy up next with 2 outs, and he check swung on that, and he tipped it. Muncy 0 for 2 today. Has a chance to make this an even bigger lead for the Dodgers. There's Yamamoto. Looking all mysterious. Why is every single Dodgers player who's not playing don't have their hood up? 1-1 now to Muncy. One and one. Muncy swings and misses on the slider. It's now 1-2. Muncy swinging at a lot of pitches tonight. Muncie doesn't swing on that one. It's inside. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss on Muncie. Or for Muncie on the slider, strike three. That will end the top half of the seventh. The Dodgers leave two on. See if the Yankees can potentially come back in the seventh. Yankees, I mean, this is their last few chances. They got three more chances to get this done. What do they start off with? Volpe, Rizzo, Trevino. So you got a few more chances with the decent lineup: Volpe, Rizzo, Trevino. I mean, not. I mean, with the bullpen, I think they're more than capable of getting it done. Even though the Dodgers bullpen's good, I think these guys are more than capable of getting it done. We'll see if they can do it though. So I mean, can this lineup get it done? I don't know. It's potential. It has potential. They just have to hit the damn baseball. Just gotta get it done. Are you actually serious? There is absolutely no way, Pop. I didn't even see a oh my god. AJ from the Costco people is facing QT Marshall on a pay-per-view match at 0 hour. That that is insane. There's no way that match gets more than like 3 minutes. That is actually insane. At an AEW pay-per-view. I think the guy actually has wrestling experience before, so I don't know. That is something though. First pitch, Daniel Hudson in the game for the Dodgers. And now it's 2-0 to Volpe on that one on the outside. Then now this one in there for a strike, 2-1 now. And now this one is low. It's 3-1. Bullpen ERA in wins, they have a 1.21 and a 7.32 in losses this postseason. 3-1. And Volpe takes this one for a strike. My throat started cracking up in like the last few words. 3-2 now to Volpe, and it'd be nice if the Yankees could get a guy on. 3-2. Volpe hits this one to right. It is foul. Barely foul. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that hit the post for a second. That is foul. What the hell happened with the Giants? Because it seems like something weird just happened. What the hell? What in God's name? Volpe lost his bat and fouled it off. There is no way that's an NFL play. I understand what the point is of that play. I understand what they're trying to do, but it's just so dumb. And this pitch on the outside of Rizzo, but it's a strike. And this one's low. It's 1-2 to Rizzo. Rizzo pops this one up. It's fouled back. Still 2-2. And Rizzo takes this one on the outside. It's 3-2. Rizzo fouls it off again. It's still 3-2. I mean, you're the Yankees. You got to get him on. I mean, with 2 outs, You're getting Trevino up and then Verdugo, who haven't done anything in this game, and I don't really expect them to. You got to get on if you're Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo once again fouls it off. Three and two. Rizzo hits this one to right center for a base hit. And he's going to stay at first as Hernandez is able to get it in. A one-out single for Anthony Rizzo. And that will bring up Jose Trevino to see if he can possibly get something on the board for the Yanks. Pitching coach coming out for the Dodgers. The offense in this series, including tonight for the Yankees, 5 runs are scored, a .194 ERA. That is, or I'm not ERA. Average. Banda warming up in the bullpen. One and 0 to Wells. And this one a bit low, 2 and 0 now. And Wells pops this one up into third base line territory. It's in the crowd, foul ball. Two and one. Strike called to Wells. By the way, he's batting .08, .098 in the postseason. Forgot to point that out. And this pitch on the outside. It's 3 and 2. Strike 3, got him looking on the four-seamer. And Dave Roberts coming out to the mound. And the Yankees fans hate it. And we'll get a pitching change for. Oh, wait a minute. We're getting the Bloodline versus the Bloodline 6-man tag team match. Roman and the Usos versus Solo, Fatu, it could be either one of the 4 members. We'll see if the Yankees can finally do something offensively. I mean, been waiting a whole game. Oh, nice throw from Wilson to Pickens. Give him credit there. I'll give Wilson credit there, even though I still think Fields should be starting. He has made some plays. Yankees just not a good night in the office. Fans mad, players frustrated. First pitch up high to Verdugo, and Bonda's in the game. He's played 8 postseason games thus far. Verdugo's 0 for 2 today, 1-0 to him, and takes this one inside 2-0. This one low, 3-0 to Verdugo. And ball 4 to Verdugo. First pitch to Torres in there for a strike. As the Yankees have 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, obviously. One and one. Torres fouls this back. It's 1-2. Yankees 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position in the World Series thus far. 1-2 to Torres. I had to take a timeout really quick. One and two to Torres. And this one's a bit low. 2-2 now. Torres check swing. He went strike 3. And that'll do it. for the inning. And once again, the Yankees can't cash in. Hold on, chat. Let's just do. Hmm. I'm just playing around with things right now. First pitch to Will Smith is a strike. Oh. Oh, wow. I don't think this computer can handle this sort of stuff. Interesting. 1-1 to Smith. On the outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss on Smith. Yeah, he went around. And now it's 3-2. And this one caught by Torres, and there's an out.